Welcome everyone, and may the force be with you all.
And also with you.
Yep. Is other midichlorians with us? Are we successfully live?
We are.
Good. So the Republic is giving us all the internet we need right now. Then we're not being blacklisted like those damn rebels or separatists, depending on where you come from.
Exactly.
Yes. Let's see how the audio sounds.
Audio probably sounds amazing. Just saying, amazing. Yes, Chris, we have new stickers. I'm going to be adding more soon, I hope, as well. So,
well, thank the Jedi. The levels are about the same as yesterday. Skype has not changed. Huzzah! It must be Life Day with that lucky. Hello? Hello? Stuart, you're muted. Okay. Can you guys still hear me? Tell me in the chat if you can hear me. Can you guys still hear me? What is Stuart saying? Skype is having a hiccup. Oh. Well, there we go. I uncalled him. Let's hope it's not those darn Sith getting in the way, because they can be real troublesome fellows. Weird. It really is having a hiccup. Fun. Problem is, if I put my own video, then it'll override the Skype. But that was me for a second. I got the chat on my phone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our special live today. One of the most important topics of our era. A debate that has, I think we're going to have to solve today. We're going to have to be the official solution. I think we will come to a I think by the end of today, we will come to an official decision. That'll be a thing. And guys, as you know, super chats and such are going to be very, very useful. Sean Neal, I thought it was legit at once. Well, you know. No, old Trek or new Trek. That is a good clarification. Or that would be. Debate means war. Well, I mean, no, I don't know. I mean, I think it's obviously a Star Trek. I mean, this is a Star Trek YouTube page, but really, this is the secret. There we go. Just undo this version of me, and hopefully I can then pop into this version of me. Will understand. Yes, it will. Okay.
Sorry about that. My Skype had a bit of a stroke. Ugh.
So I was just saying that, while we are a Star Trek channel, I think we have to come clean about the reality that we've been feeling for 6 years now, the deep, dark truth that we've been living on this entire time. Just like Palpatine lived in Exegol for all those years, he waited until the right moment, because they killed the last baddie, to come back and reveal himself. And we waited until April of 2020, the first day of April, to come clean to all your audience. What's the secret, Stuart?
Star Wars is hands down better than Star Trek.
I mean, you see the thumbnail. There's Hayden Christensen playing an amazingly densely packed, useful character versus the stupidity of Data. I mean, come on.
Dense. Yeah.
A densely packed character, Stuart.
I'm surprised you didn't have Jar Jar in the thumbnail. That would have made him better.
Well, he is. I mean, if he is the key to it all, if he doesn't work, it's not going to work. As we know, he did work. So you can't go better than Jar Jar scenes. And the only reason they stopped having him in the rest of the movies is because they put so much CGI budget towards other things. They thought Jar Jar, less. It's like you don't have too much caviar. You only have a little bit of caviar, and Jar Jar's like caviar.
Yep. Yep.
So there's the secret, guys. We hope you won't be pissed off. And we'll have a debate to see if you guys can change our mind. Because who knows, by the end of today, this day, you might change our mind back. Who knows? It's been 6 years of one, but who knows? We have some super chats. You want to say hi to them before I jump on and share?
Oh, okay. Hold on. We got some good ones. And they basically took my suggestion. Earlier in the chat, I was like, I kind of explained what was going on today. So,
good.
Yeah, today's an April Fool's edition of our show.
Dum.
So basically, you super chat the most ridiculous thing you can think of. For example, JJ Trek is the best of all Treks, and then we have to seriously kind of have a discussion about it. So I think that's a good way to do it. Plus, the thumbnail I thought would attract a lot of people, and it did, but everybody was bickering and fighting in the comments, even on Facebook. And it's like, guys, you do realize that it says April Fool's edition there
in it. Yeah. And look at the pictures. It's not. No, I love that. Yeah. So basically, this is your chance for us to be devil's advocate with any topic you want us to do, and we'll debate it. I don't know if you guys have seen, but we did an April Fool's video, which I'm still very proud of, which was the JJ verse version. Go back and watch it. It's where we are actually the JJ versions ourselves, and we're debating the fact that the 60th Enterprise is a daft sort of reboot of R1, the JJ Prize. And I remember some of the times, because I was able to keep a straight face and do it the entire time, and some of the things I was saying made you kind of break character a little bit, because you were like, how the hell is he able to keep this going? And I'm like, keep thinking about it.
It's funny because our first run through of that, the one we didn't film, was better.
Yeah. Than
when we finally did film. That's why I say sometimes we should just film our first run through and then just pick and choose what's better. But anyway, yeah, we got some super chats, so we're gonna get to them. So the first one I think represents the spirit of the live. Sebastian throws in €2. Says, what alien species would you like to get jiggy with? Whatever Jabba's species is.
See, for some reason, my instant response went to the dudes from Galaxy Quest.
Yeah.
Don't know why it went there.
Actually, no. I know what I know.
Thermians. There we go.
Yeah, Thermians. Yeah, but the Metamorph from TNG knows exactly what you want, exactly what you like.
Okay.
That's what I would do.
And I'm so proud of my thumbnail for this JJ video, because I took both ships rendered the same aspect ratio, same perspective, and did it. That was fun.
So this should be fun.
And it was 32 minutes. Holy shit! Wow, that's a long video.
I was edited down, yeah.
And boy, the lighting. You talk about how improved. That's 2016. In 3.5 years, our lighting, our cameras, our internet's so much better. I mean, my God, this is night and day in terms of we're crisp, we're clear, we've got colours, we're bright. Wow, yeah.
Well, we've never been bright. Oh, yeah. Anyway, Michael Watcher throws in €5.49.
Thank you.
Morn's son, half Lorian, half Ferengi, will participate in season 2. Is that a fact, or is that an April Fool's Day joke?
Which one's Lorian?
Lorian's
Morn. Oh, Morn's son. I didn't hear Morn's son bit. Yeah.
Now, is it Quark's love child? Is that the situation? Did him and Morn get it on? And
no, it's Moogie. Moogie and him had a secret love child.
Moogie.
Exactly.
Sure. Eugene, 500 rubles. Star Wars better than Star Trek. It's the same thing.
Oh.
Very much no. And as many people are pointing out, like I said in the comments of other things, you can't compare the two. One's about war, one's about keeping the peace.
Unless you watch Discovery season 1 or or DS9 seasons 3 to 7, or you know what I mean. There's a few war seasons. I think they are comparable in some ways. It's just Star Wars always better, so it's hard to compare when one always wins.
Yes, Star Wars is always supreme. Star Trek's too boring. I don't understand it.
Yeah, well, it's only for stupid people. You don't understand anything.
Wow. Bye. There goes all of our viewers. Olivia Julius puts in $2.
There you go.
Wait a minute. Hold on. No, she doesn't. She puts in $2. Yes, she does. Star Trek is better. Hashtag Picard fertilizer. We should have done that for today's live.
Less people have joined in though, but yeah.
Yeah. Fat Produce, $5. Thank you.
Okay.
Made some animated X-Wing cockpit, Zoom background, one with Starfield background, and one with Death Star Trench on Zoom backgrounds on Reddit.
Sweet.
Cool. Have to check that out.
Sounds fun.
Although I don't really go to Reddit.
No, I don't really either. Sean O'Neill says I'd watch the fertilizer video. Yes, I'm sure you would. Oh, and Jaden Durapan. Imagine putting Anakin on Vulcan in the Forge. He'll love the sand. You didn't watch the movie, did you? He hates sand. But I know it gets.
Coarse, rough, and irritating.
It gets everywhere, Stuart. It gets everywhere.
And if it was on Vulcan, it'd be hot too. So if you complain, add that in there.
That's true.
It's hot.
Gets in every crack. Can you imagine though, Darth Vader's after enough years and there's like cracks in the armor and sand will get into the cracks of his armor. I mean, can you imagine? That would not be great.
No. Jeff Jacobs, $2, 50 likes. Hashtag Staryards. Staryards is the new name. Hashtag make Jeff pay. Okay, we'll go with that.
Darth Sand.
Oh, Olivia Julius, $2. Firefly is Picard except better. Hashtag Picard fertilizer.
Firefly was so good. We should do a Firefly review series. I assume you've actually seen Firefly or not. Like, have we not seen it all the way through?
I haven't seen it all.
At all? Oh my god!
I haven't seen it all. I said.
Okay, that would be.
I've got Serenity and I've got the complete Firefly on both on Blu-ray, so I have it.
Guys, would you super chat during a Firefly rewatch live stream series? Because only, if you count the pilot, it's 2 parts, 14 episodes, and a movie. That's really quick to do. That'd be fun because that is a phenomenal show. And considering I have the Firefly model, it'd be fun to sort of say, oh, and there's the amount of reference ships and Greeblies and that are like from other things is astounding. So you'd be surprised at how many Voyager assets they reuse, and you wouldn't necessarily know about, but I know about them.
Because he is God.
Well, maybe, don't know.
Maybe. Hey, Jack throws in £2.
Thank you.
Captain Archer is the best captain. Fight me.
Who?
Captain Nita. The ship no longer appears on our scope.
Captain Archer is definitely the captain, but not as good as Captain Holdo. Admiral Holdo. Admiral Holdo is truly the best commanding officer of all time.
Oh, yes.
I mean, she could make Admiral Picard and all the admirals and all the commodores just look like shit. Of how good she is.
Well, she wouldn't tell them her plans, so yeah, that's how you do things when you're in charge like that.
Secrecy is key to any strategy. Not telling the people until after. Until after it's already happened.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
Captain Archer is a pretty good captain, though.
He has a lot of growth.
Cisco still.
Forgive him.
Cisco, Archer, and Kirk. I like those three. Like they're kind of like the down and dirty, punch first, ask questions later kind of guys. Which I kind of like. Janeway and Picard are a little too measured for me sometimes. Although Janeway, don't piss her off.
She will go back in time and kill your entire family.
She will, yeah. Absolutely.
She always did that for a few families, actually, to be fair. No, not intentionally, but... Wow, that got dark. Continue.
Tom Casey, $2. Jeff, Staryards for today's episode. Yeah, that should have been our post. God damn. It always comes up like late in the day. Trekyards, we were officially not changing our name to Staryards or something.
See, the problem is I didn't even remember it be today until earlier today. I wasn't even thinking, so like.
So I started reminding you, like, here's what we should do.
And it was great. And now I'm here.
We're just and chill and hang out and just chat. So
And
we're
I
not
do
gonna...
have a Star Wars themed drawful to do about 40 prompts. So yeah, if we get enough super chats to warrant that. Although to be fair, if you guys have enjoyed that, if we get a $30 super chat straight out, then we'll definitely do that in the second half, because people stop giving during those, but that would make it worthwhile. So $30 and we'll do a drawful, which means you guys can join in, and that's Star Wars themed, because Star Wars is the best.
And this one's probably gonna be shorter, an hour, hour and a half at the
Yep.
most, kind of thing, just because my daughter's coming over later and stuff. So gotta make food and get ready for that. So
Yes. Yes.
everybody needs a break.
Yes, but $30 and we'll do a game as well.
Sure. Brett Barrow, $2. The thumbnail image is perfect, Sam. Love you guys. Well, thank you, Brett. How's it going? Hope you're doing well.
And your self-isolation is now in its 10th year, so congratulations. You were there right before all of us. Mine's my 6th year. I don't know how many years you're in, but whenever you moved to the house, I'm sure.
Yeah, I've been doing this a while now.
For us, we really, we've been dedicating ourselves to,
being shut-ins and hermits, just for you guys.
Yeah.
Eugene, 250 rubles.
Thank you.
Okay. JJ Star Wars is the same as JJ Star Trek. Babylon 5 for the win.
Oof. And in fact, as you know, we're doing this drunk live on Saturday, which is Saturday the 4th. It's the full review of the season of Picard. In fact, I'm getting my dad with self-isolation be damned. He's going to come over. We're both fine. And he's going to talk about Picard as well, because he has his own perspective, and he'll talk about Babylon 5 a little bit, because we're watching that as well. So special guest on Friday as well. Saturday.
Maybe I'll get Sylvia to join us for a little bit on Saturday too. Then.
And then you and me can leave. They can talk, and then we can watch it on our phones.
Yeah, we can leave, and then Sylvia and your dad can talk about Picard, and then.
I mean, to be fair, I'd watch that.
Yeah.
You
I don't
should
know
do
if
that.
Sylvia likes that idea. We'll see.
That would be funny. I'd watch that.
Lizzie Smith throws in £10.
Oh.
Thank you very much, Lizzie.
Hope you're doing well.
Happy April Fools. I don't know if that's a thing, but we all need a happy something. Hashtag Picard Fertilizer. Oh, yes. Thank you, Olivia, for starting that. Yeah. Taurus 69, $2. Kurtzman Trek is the best. It actually is, because Kurtzman's a very successful individual. He worked on Transformers. He worked on some other stuff, probably.
What Alex Kurtzman is great at doing is he's great at seeing the big picture and finding the deep truth behind it. So whereas people think they understand a concept, he's able to see the true deep meaning. So when he sees Star Trek, he's allowed to see that the thing that we always resonated towards was that one episode of every 40 where someone beat someone up. And he thought, if we made that one of one, so every time that happened, then people would resonate more, because they really come. I mean, people wade through TOS just to get the Kirk Fu, and so if I put Kirk Fu in every 30 minutes, I mean that's the secret, really.
And he's the master of red herrings. He drops in little plot threads that go nowhere, and you're like you're hooked on that. You're like, oh my god, I don't, and it's just like, oh no. So I mean, it's exciting.
The thing is, in the writers' room, they call them the GNDN plots. It's a reference to TOS.
That's beautiful. It goes nowhere, it does nothing, in case you guys don't know.
Yeah, and that's if he'd said that would be great. So all the reference to TOS shit. I'm gonna start sharing. Because I haven't shared yet, so see you in a minute.
Oh yes. Yeah, so you guys are doing great with the super chats already, but yeah, keep it up. Give us something ridiculous to talk about for a minute or two. We'll try to convince you that it's true in real, April Fool's Day fashion. So if you want to super chat and throw in a suggestion, please do so. There's also other ways to help us as well. You can head over to Patreon. It's Patreon/Trekyards for a monthly donation idea. Or if you want to do a monthly thing, but kind of on YouTube. And if you join the lives a lot, the best way to do that is to join the channel at the rank of Commander, Captain, or Admiral, and you get bonus emojis and stickers and stuff you can use in the chat. So if you're here a lot, it's probably a good idea. A lot of people have joined so far, and so we got a pretty good crew. And if you want to join, feel free. You can also upgrade at any time to the higher ranks, and we might be adding more at some point as well. So there you go. Plus, you can also check out trekyards.com. There's a donate button there that goes directly to our PayPal. If you just want to send a PayPal during the lives, you can do that as well. And just let us know in the chat so that we can check the message on PayPal and Hopefully, I won't read the person's real name when they don't want me to. But yeah, anyway, you can also help us by checking out all the links down below, such as the Teespring store, lots of cool Trekyards merchandise, and other cool stuff. Plus, you can save yourself money on Eagle Moss products. So lots of great ways to help us. As I said, the description of every video has information on how to help us out. Even joining our social media like Facebook and Twitter, and I guess we got a Discord, but I never go on it. But it's still being run by people. So yeah, lots of ways to join. And don't forget Fleet Yards. The Fleet Yards Facebook page is fantastic. Ian has been doing an awesome job creating new posts and interesting things to talk about there. So lots of great stuff to check out.
I'm sorry, Jazia, but you do help. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. You do awesome. You've done awesome, so it's fine.
Yeah, don't worry, man. Fat Produce, $2. TNG's Code of Honor wasn't racist at all.
Thing is, we reviewed that recently, and
they weren't. It wasn't racist because it was aliens.
Yeah, it was non-smartly done, but it's they weren't trying to be racist, and it was just if they were aliens, there wouldn't have been any problem. You wouldn't think anything of it.
Yeah,
it's more not brain dead. What's the word? Tone deaf.
Tone deaf. Yes, hit a little too close to home unintentionally, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell happened to me? This jumped on me. What the hell? Don't do that.
Someone jumped on you? What?
Yeah, you wish.
Well, hey now.
All right, so Demas Alves puts in $2. Season 2 of PS9 is actually really good. See, I can't tell if you're being sarcastic. I assume you are. Because, yeah, I usually tell people just avoid Season 1 and 2 until they kind of are used to the series.
I couldn't even tell you what was in DS9 Season 2. I'll be honest.
Pretty sure the whole Ella Moraine thing was...
No, that's Season 1. That is...
Is it Season 1?
100%, yeah.
But
Stuart, burn through some more super chats so we can talk about the topics. I wanna get talking. But you guys are doing too amazing. It's hard to...
There is no topic. The topic is talking about their super chats.
Well,
that's the point. They super chat something ridiculous and we talk about it.
Yeah, but I want to at least fake the Star Wars thing for a minute.
Oh, I don't. Okay, fine. I actually don't care. Martin Chen Jurgensen puts in 45 DKKs.
That's $7.
$7. Thank you very much. Well thought out Star Wars sequels are the best. That is the cohesive storytelling Trek to strive towards. Well, yeah, and they've done that with Picard. I mean, it's clear.
Just like Jar Jar, if it comes together, then, you know.
Mm-hmm. Wow, you guys are doing awesome super chats today. Thank you. Lookout Tower Radio, £2.
Thank you.
Call it Fleet Yards, maybe. Hey, Captain and Commander.
Fleet Yards. Sounds familiar.
Sounds like something we might already have.
How many Fleet Yards do we even have, do you think? We have a lot of Fleet Yards.
We do have a lot of Fleet Yards. Most of them are mission briefings, though. But yeah, we have a spin-off show with just as other sci-fi ships. It's called Fleet Yards.
Oh, yeah, we have Mass Effect, we have Star Wars, we have Predator, we have Babylon 5, we have Alien, we have Matrix, we have Stargate, we have Life Force, Galaxy Quest, Orville, Event Horizon, Aquila, Independence Day, BSG, Hitchhikers, Buck Rogers, Halo, Sequest, Firefly, Dark Matter, Transformers, Space 999, Batman, Farscape, Knight Rider, Andromeda, Halo.
It's a pretty good list. Wow.
Rampant Tune Orion, which got amazing amounts of views. Final Fantasy Spirits Within, that was a good one you picked.
Which one? Sorry.
Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within.
Oh yes, yes.
Starship Troopers, Battle Planet / Gotchamon, Last Starfighter, Blake 7.
All better than Trek, I might add. In keeping with the
Spaceballs, Lost in Space 1998. We have a lot of good stuff. I mean, there's a lot of Futurama. Oh, that was funny when I made Barry build the Futurama ship. That was hilarious when it was renders. That was good.
James Malloy, $5 Canadian.
Thank you.
The AI thread in both Discovery and Picard come from the Star Wars galaxy and have advanced over the many years. Happy April Fools.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe it's R2's consciousness.
Mm.
I think R2 got exploded. He got exploded in the Kelvin films. Hey, that all ties in. Wow.
Mm.
He got like whipped out into space, like
Well,
they're at warp into beyond into darkness. And in the first one, he was in the rubble around Vulcan.
and I actually did 2 shots for a fan film on Federation Files where the whole thing was about an R2 unit that appeared in the TOS era because it was the Battle of Endor, and the X-wing got destroyed and it was floating for thousands of years from their galaxy to our galaxy, and they pick it up in the TOS era, and there's a whole episode about that. So I had to build the Battle of Endor.
Sounds very cool.
Yeah, it was like a 1 minute 30 VFX sequence, all from the first person perspective of a R2 unit.
This is out to be watched now?
Mm-hmm. Although they added more VFX to my VFX, which don't match, but it's because I wanted a big battle, and I did a big battle. I wanted more of a big battle. It's like, oh my god, unachievable.
Well, I need to watch that.
Sure.
Send me a link later.
Sure.
Fat Produce puts in $5. Kurtzman is truly gifted at storytelling, particularly endings. Wow, you hit the nail right on the head, man. I can't give enough praise to Mr. Alex Kurtzman. I wish he could handle my daily life, because it would be in such better shape.
Well, yeah, like I said, Kurtzman understands the real deep meaning of things. He doesn't like having... The fact that he likes having these more general, deep thought plots adds so much, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I totally agree. He is a genius and a craftsman, and...
Well, that's why he's in charge of so much. You know, he wouldn't be given such a strong, cohesive, you know... Yeah.
That's very, very true. And to take on the legacy and mantle that is TNG and refine it, make it something new, and extend the legacy.
Yeah, no, I mean he is. Yeah, he should be always hired. I mean, he should be.
Oh yes.
For years and years and years. Yeah.
I'm sure it will be.
Mm-hmm.
Fleet Boss Swiftback puts in $2. Deanna Troi is actually good at flying Enterprises. True story. True story. She's flown them all and only crashed one. So.
Yeah. No, she's a true visionary. I mean, she knows instinctively when a ship's time has come, and so she crashed them on purpose. You know. Yeah.
I think she was actually there in Star Trek 3. She was in one of the lower decks. She was the one that finalized the self-destruct sequence because she knew that she couldn't fly it. So, you know, just helping out as best she can.
Sure. Yeah.
Eugene, 250 rubles.
Thank you.
Every insane theory is true. Janeway is a war criminal. Confirmed. Jar Jar Binks is a Sith Lord. Well, clearly.
I mean, that is such a good theory.
It is. It's a great theory, actually.
Yeah, it's weirdly good.
Shepard in Mass Effect 3 is indoctrinated.
Also a good theory.
True story, bro. J.J. Abrams and Alex Kurtzman are the same person. No.
Or they're secret brothers.
I think they're secret brother lovers.
Yeah, I was about to say they share a wife or something, or they have one wife between them because they're so similar or something.
Well, they're brothers, but they're like the Romulans they're like Narek and Narissa and Picard. They're very incestuous.
Or they have a dominatrix that they share, that's the woman that tells them what to do. So they both go to this woman who puts them in black leather, who anally penetrates them with an R2D2 shaped object, and she gives them the secrets of where to go.
That's who they modeled Narissa after.
Yeah,
we're going to hell. Keith Jeffries, 1974, £2. What does Tatooine need? Hashtag Picard fertilizers. Yep. Ozzy Medeiros, $5. Hey, hi, Admiral from the Admiral. Skeleton hands. She's laughing.
Tuning 3434. I get rich as I love Star Wars. Yes.
I like science.
Oh yeah, Red Dwarf. So Red Dwarf's next week, Thursday at 9 p.m. Well, I might have to do that live on Friday then. Do that movie review.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it now.
And again, I might have to get my dad over for that because, you know, he knows stuff. And I can actually put two cameras so we can sit side by side, actually be in two different boxes. Which is true, because then we could be in the exact same L cars, and he has ideas. Although we have to share the mic, I guess, but that's okay. I guess I could give him a second.
You don't have to worry about sound checking then.
No.
Matthew DeFreitas, $2.
Thank you.
Enterprise Season 3 episode Extinction is the greatest Star Trek episode ever made. Star Trek's Enterprise Season 3 episode Extinction. I'm trying to remember what that one is, because I don't recall. But you're probably right. Is it better than Spock's brain? Which one is it?
What?
Which one is it?
That's the one where they're all like, we are going to our special city. They're all little creepy creatures, I believe.
Oh.
Remember, they get genetically changed over, kind of like warp. Kind of like when.
Kind of like Threshold?
Yeah, like when they went to warp 10 and they turned into like lizard things.
Oh. Yes, best episode ever. It's totally not April Fool's. Optimus Cannar. Optimus Canner? Like Cannar, but it's Canner. $20. Well, thank you. Awesome to see you here and super chatting. That is amazing. I really enjoy when you and Andrew Probert on some episodes. I appreciate his candor. Loved Picard. Wasn't perfect, but really enjoyed it. Yeah, I mean, Andrew's great. I love talking to Andrew.
Maybe we should get him on to talk about the new Picard ships.
I'm sure he hasn't seen one of them.
No,
he hasn't.
No, actually,
just show him a picture of it and get his first impressions of it. There you go.
We actually phoned him the other day for hoping to get him to a convention in the UK, and he hasn't watched Picard yet. He didn't like Discovery, so he wasn't going to spend money on Picard when it wasn't worth it. You know, he's sort of man that when he puts his money where his mouth is, it means something, and therefore he won't support things with his wallet if they're not worth supporting. And Picard was instantly off that for him.
Yeah. Lizzie Smith.
Lizzie.
£5.
Yeah.
Can we ask Kurtzman to make a Star Wars movie? Then, when released, just brand it Spaceballs 2. It would be...
That'd be interesting.
Would be interesting. It's funny how Star Trek 2009 is more of a parody than Galaxy Quest was. Galaxy Quest is a better Star Wars or a better Star Trek movie than 2009.
Because it has the heart and soul of Star Trek.
Yep. And
the values, and there's actually more. If you watch the documentary, they explain even some of the deeper themes that you don't even. You know.
I haven't seen that yet. I gotta watch that. Where can we find it?
Amazon.
Oh, good, because I have that. Okay.
Yeah. No, 09 is definitely more of a parody in that respect. But Kurtzman's Star Wars is interesting because I don't even know if he'd want to do that. He's not really the creative, you know. Like, I don't even think you really should give him that much credit for anything that's been in Trek in terms of the creative side. It's more the decisions that leads into things. Which is why, you know, we should always have one man in control, because just like George Lucas, who was able to correctly determine that Jar Jar would be the key to Star Wars Episode 1. You know, film for children, as we know, when Luke had his hand severed and he was being electrocuted to death, these were children's films, weren't they? When they sliced open an animal and guts came out, children's films.
I hate that quote. Well, these are essentially children's films. Really. You're just saying that after the fact. It wasn't intended that way. So. And
clearly, the second one isn't. I mean, in no way is the second one. And the third one goes from cuddly Ewoks to the Emperor going, yes, kill everybody in the galaxy. Like, it's not really tonally, you know, I guess they leave the room for those scenes. I mean, Episode 1's a kid's film, far more, but it's trying to be. And then Episode 3 definitely isn't.
Yeah, but Return of the Jedi isn't, because you got Space Slug that gets strangled and Princess Leia half naked.
Yes.
Naked.
Yes. I mean, the first Star Wars is not a children's film so much as a universal film. Any age can enjoy it, which is why...
I didn't know it was made by Universal.
This is why there's a thing a company was saying about we should make more children's films, and a YouTuber was saying, but the films are like even the original Disney films, adults can watch them and enjoy them. If you make films just for children, only children enjoy them, and therefore you alienate most of your audience because most of the audience are adults, and once they go past children, they won't enjoy them in the same way. Whereas the original Disney films or whatever, some of those older films, they appeal on multiple levels, so children get what they want, adults get what they want, and it's different. Whereas if and the poop jokes in episode 1 don't hold up, Puda.
Yeah.
It's not good stuff. Even if you're a child.
I think he said that. He said that based on the toy sales for the first couple.
Well,
like the first movie for sure, because it's amazing. So, I think Alec Guinness signed on for 2% of the toy sales or merchandise sales, and didn't think he'd get any money.
And he made it.
The smartest thing he ever did. I forget the percentage, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they made easy money on that one.
Yeah. You can't really do that these days. You can't catch lightning in a bottle twice. Produce
Orville.
$5. Yep, they have no toys.
Also, recaught Star Trek's lightning.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about merchandising and.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised.
Different time.
Yeah, I was surprised when they were saying Star Wars toys aren't selling. It's like, well, yeah. People don't buy toys as much. It's just, I mean, you have man babies in a nice way that collect the really high-end figures, and then calling them toys is a little bit disrespectful, or the toys, which is fine, but that's a different demographic. But how many people play with action figures anymore? I mean, there's obviously some, but the demographic is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. It's just not what the world plays with anymore,
Yeah, kids are more focused on their iPads that they get when they're 3.
Mm.
So. Fat Produce $5. Kathleen Kennedy is truly the best person to preside over the Star Wars legacy and future. Yep, even though she's now she's now defunct apparently.
Well, they've said that for 2 years though, to be fair.
George Lucas is taking over again apparently.
Oh, that is true.
Just saw a video on that, yeah. So, but she's out. She has no decision-making capabilities anymore for that. So
yeah, George is actually writing Star Wars Episode 10, which is a retcon of Star Wars Episode 7, and it'll bring back the cast of Star Wars Episode 2, not 3 or 1, only of 2. So Rex will be back, the diner guy, but it'll be practical this time, because he learned from JJ. To be fair, and General Craig is in it again as the same stormtrooper, but this is the origin story because he was a clone trooper who was then a stormtrooper, and so you'll see the movie. Yeah, it'll be an interesting one. Wow.
Lizzie Smith puts in £2.
Thank you.
John Shepard would kick Shepard's bottom. What? John Shepard would kick Shepard's bottom. He's gonna kick his own bottom?
I guess so.
That's something I like to see.
Thank you, Lizzie.
Tom Casey, $5.
Thanks, Tom.
If Kurtzman gets in charge of Pike when it's made, we're all doomed. Speaking of, that was one of my suggestions for today's thumbnail. Captain Pike series confirmed. It's going to be called The Great Unknown. Star Trek, The Great Unknown. That would have pissed a lot of people right off, though.
Star Trek, the Jar Jar years.
Ooh, yeah. No, I don't know. Yeah, Kurtzman touching anything is just
problematic.
No, he'll turn it to gold. Are you kidding?
No, problematically, he'll be too successful. He'll make everything else look bad.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Because if he's allowed to be in...
You don't want to make the original legacy look bad.
Oh, no, you don't.
He's really held himself back with Discovery and Picard.
Well, he's been fighting the studio. They want to keep it respectful to old canon, but he knows that the only way to succeed is to kill the past, destroy the past, kill it if you have to.
It's true. Like he has that tattooed on his ass.
Well, what is his face?
I was gonna say his forehead. Yes. Oh.
Feel the hate flow through you.
Yeah. Eugene, 250 rubles.
Thank you.
The Last Jedi is a better movie than The Force Awakens and The Rise of Skywalker. Haha, actually true. No.
Okay, the thing is though, right? The Last Jedi should be watched backwards at 2 times speed with a black and white filter.
Okay.
Wearing 3D glasses, but only with one eye on and the left eye. When you watch it in that way, then you see the true genius of Last Jedi, and it becomes literally the greatest Star Wars film ever made. But Ryan knew that, so he had to make the half most loved Star Wars film ever, so that half would not go and watch it, because half of the audience would think if they watched the film the right way, they would cry, and crying they might commit suicide, because when watching the Admiration tech based projector screens, they would commit suicide because it was so good.
It's true.
Actually, Roman blasters would be supplied in every viewing. Obviously, as is always a good idea to have weapons in a ceremony where you commit suicide is a thing that happens all the time. Give them weapons and rocks available. Don't put them in. Anyway,
your viewing method is the way to get the true meaning of the picture, but to actually get the more subliminal messaging. The best way to watch that is everything you said. The 3D,
obviously.
The backwards, the 2 times, the black and white, but also on a TV that's not plugged in a dark room. That you get the true meaning of what was going through the heads of the people in charge.
Nothing.
I didn't say that. I mean, I'm just saying this is what I've heard.
You know what? The best way of watching Last Jedi is on a old the TVs that were called, what are they called? Tube TVs. What are they called? What sort of tubes are they?
CRT screens?
Yeah, on a 1-inch CRT TV, black and white, with no speakers. That's the best way to watch Last Jedi.
I like my way better.
Oh no, you've got an iPad next to you. Like, it's there, it's playing, but you're watching Trekyards on the other monitor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the best way.
Sure. Leon Cranston, $3. And Battlestar Galactica TOS saves us all. Walls. Battlestar Galactica, the original series, is awesome, man. I dare say better than the new one.
It's the best thing since Last Jedi. Or before Last Jedi.
That was really
Before
mean.
Last Jedi. There you go.
There's a lot of really great things in TOS, Battlestar Galactica. Like Starbuck, who's actually Starbuck. But anyway, we won't go down that road. Fleet Paw Swiftback puts in $2. Empress Giorgio makes a great Starfleet captain. Yeah.
Oh yeah, as we know, the best captains are genocidal Hitler types.
Well, they pulled up a list of the best captains. There was Robert April, there was Jonathan Archer, there was Giorgio, for some reason, and Pike. Was Pike on that list? I think Pike was on that list.
I don't remember.
It was a very loaded list. Let's put it that way. Naysayer Never puts in £2. Which franchise makes the better memes? That's a good question. I mean, I don't think the franchises actually make the memes. I think it's people.
It's true. Well, one of the biggest differences in Star Trek and Star Wars, on a serious note, is Star Wars is, I guess now, 13 movies, and they've now got more TV series, to be fair. They've got maybe like 16 TV series. But Star Trek is... What did I say? I 6. I mean...
16.
Well, they've got 7 of one, 6 of another, 4 of another, and 2 twos.
But how many series is that? We're not talking seasons. We're talking series. Because there's like the Lego Star Wars stuff. There's Clone Wars.
Well, there's Clone Wars, Rebels.
Mandalorian.
Rebels.
Yeah. Resistance.
Mm-hmm. The Ewok one, the C-3PO one.
Ewoks and droids, yeah. Mm-hmm. Damn, there's a lot more than I thought.
Mm-hmm. Well, you said, I forgot about Mandalorian and stuff. There was the abandoned one that was the comedy one.
Oh yeah, I
You
want to see
could
that.
probably technically say like Family Guy and Robot Chicken because they each have multiple. So
Yeah.
a series of Star Wars content, just like short treks in a sense.
So I think more fun's been made of Star Wars than Star Trek.
But the point I was making is that there's hundreds of more hours of Star Trek than Wars, so there's more moments, hundreds more hours.
Yeah.
But wow, yeah, in the last 10 years, or last 5 years, they really pushed out a lot of Star Wars TV. Jesus. Because that was always the thing. It was always, there was the movies and then 2 TV shows for Star Wars, and we beat on both more movies and more series. But boy, they really ramped up in the last 20 years, or 10 years, whatever I said.
Yep.
Weird.
Sebastian though throws in €5.
Thank you.
How many Ferengis does it take to change a light bulb? The answer is 2. One for changing it, and the other one to sell you the broken one.
Yep.
To sell the broken one. Alexa, tell me a Star Trek joke.
Why couldn't Captain Kirk move his car? He'd left the gear shift in the neutral zone.
Fuck sakes. That's fantastic.
Ask a Star Wars as one as well.
Oh, Alexa, tell me a Star Wars joke. Alexa, tell me a Star Wars joke. Okay, Alexa, stop.
There's no jokes. There's no jokes for Star Wars, apparently.
Well, she's not used to me talking about Star Wars, so she's like, "What the hell's happening?"
Star
It's still
what?
stuck on the Kirk joke screen.
Oh.
Let me just do this. Get home. There we go. Alexa, tell me a Star Wars joke.
How is duct tape like the Force? It has a dark side, a light side, and it binds the galaxy together.
That's not a joke. That's been around forever.
Okay, do another one. I want to hear one more. Now she's got our attention, or we've got her attention.
Alexa, tell me a Star Wars joke.
I've fallen in love with the Jedi. He's the Obi-Wan for me.
Does that mean he's the guy that brings you your tampons, your OB tampons? I gotta make it better. There's tampons called OB. Your face looks confused. But anyway, that was awful, Alexa.
No shit. You paid bottom dollar for me, Stuart. What?
Leon Cranston, $2. Spaceballs the flamethrower. That is a thing. And yes, I've got Spaceballs the pop right here.
Is it Spaceballs of fire?
No. Spaceballs of grapes.
Okay.
Mark Lawrence puts in $5.05.
Thank you.
Says, we ever going to have a Spaceballs watch party? Has the commander even seen it yet?
I still haven't.
That's fine.
Don't watch many movies, but yeah, I'll probably I might even do a review live stream after that, to be fair. Thing is, I've literally now got a ton of movies that I wouldn't otherwise get because of this. Well, again, we both are in similar isolation in our real life than this life, so it doesn't feel that different. But I've got films that I should have watched years ago that I just haven't.
Yeah. Well, see, I want to take a break. I want to have a day where I just do nothing, but every day there's like something going on, and then plus the lives. Like we schedule the lives, and it's such a shit time in my day that I can't sit down and do anything because I was ramped up that there's going to be a live later, and then by the time the live's done, then my evening's pretty much, yeah, it's just not great. But I love you guys. I do. Really. Lizzie Smith puts in £5. Just so I don't get accused of being drunk, I meant Stargate Shepard is better than Mass Effect Shepard, LOL. Move along now. Keep smiling. You just said move along home. Would have got more points.
It's true.
But
yeah, I mean the Mass Effect Shepard is what you want to do with the character, so it's so variable. But yeah, the Stargate Atlantis Shepard is great, and I love that both Shepards come out in the same year, pretty much. It's always liked watching, and they're both John Shepard. Like the chance of having 2 major characters called John Shepard is pretty ridiculous in the same year without any. I mean, they're both in development. They can't have known they're both being John Shepard.
Lizzie's like, damn, missed out on points. Yeah, you got to be more clever, more punny when you talk to us.
Yes.
1 point. Jeff Jacobs puts in $2.
Thank you.
Got our hundy. Please, for the love of God, just say got our 100. I hate the word hundy.
It's because he's so cool, Stuart.
150? I like that.
150.
But a hundy is just dumb.
150.
Anyway, got our hundy. BSG is my jam. Adama is the best captain. Hashtag make Jeff pay. Well, you're on the wrong stream, sir. Because obviously Captain Foley is the best captain.
Although, to be fair, Dharma is an excellent captain. He's a very well presented captain in his show.
I don't disagree.
And can I just quickly, briefly say some of the films I've got on my list of things I should have seen years ago. I got Point Break, Reservoir Dogs, Robin Hood Men in Tights, Black Hole, Sleepless in Seattle, The Thing, Shawshank Redemption, Silence of the Lambs, Shining, The Thing, Saving Private Ryan.
These are all ones you haven't seen yet?
That's what I'm saying. These are classic ones. But when do you feel like going and watching Goodfellas? I don't know. I haven't seen Goodfellas, Birdman, Cruel Intentions, don't remember what that one is. Lethal Weapons, haven't seen those yet. So yeah.
You give me shit for not watching Firefly or BSG.
Yeah, but
wow,
they're sci-fi staples.
Well, those are all movie staples, man.
I know, and when do you feel like going back and watching a movie
all
staple?
All the time.
What, so in the last 10 years you thought, I'll go back and watch The Shining?
Yeah, I actually watched that probably about 1.5 years ago.
Nice.
Plus, it was referenced in Ready Player One, which was great.
Yes, this is true. This is true. So yeah, just a few of those ones that I thought, hey, they'd be good to watch. I never got around to watching The Last Hobbit either, because of the second Hobbit. No, actually, I don't mind the second one. The third one got bad reviews apparently. So, but I got the second one again, so I can rewatch the last 10 minutes of the second one, and then watch the third one.
It's The Hobbit.
The Hobbit, yeah.
See, I've watched all the Hobbits because I got them all for Sylvia and Blu-ray and 3D. But I've only seen probably half of Lord of the Rings. I think I did actually watch Lord of the Rings at one point. I just can't stand it because I fall asleep. It's really fucking boring. So I haven't seen the other ones.
Yeah, I'm also gonna, but I'm gonna watch the extended version because if you're gonna watch it, you might as well watch the full version. Even if it's like 3 hours. And Thribis says, I don't see the point of seeing failed TV shows. So I guess you never watched TOS then?
Yeah, TOS was a big failure back in the day.
So, boom. No, Firefly is exceptional.
Speaking of, I want to do. You of course know the A-Team. I want to do the A-Team intro, but overlaid with scenes from Picard, because essentially now Picard is the P-Team. And you could even have Barclay come back because he actually was Murdoch.
Yeah.
Like that'd be awesome. I think you could make such a cool opening with like the P-Team.
Yeah.
I think that'd be fun. Anyway.
No, that's actually pretty good. I like that. Stuart, so did you like the newer A-Team movie?
Yes.
I thought it was great, actually.
I did too.
Really fun.
Yep, some stupid shit in it, but I mean, that's what par for the course, especially like the tank, firing the tank to move the tank in the air. But
at least it was memorable.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a good casting too.
Yes.
And you even have Rios who smokes a cigar just like Hannibal. So he loves it when a plan comes together. Like, you know what I mean? You could do such great editing of that opening clip. Anyway.
I like
it. Fleet Paw Swiftback. That's in $2. Alexa, open the pod bay doors.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that. I'm not Hal and we're not in space.
There you go.
Wait, what if you went into space? Would you still say that?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Is it? Don't know. It's the smartest question.
It's a very good question.
Yes, that's the question we're all
question of the hour. Yeah. Eugene, 250 rubles. The Phantom Menace ripped off Star Chaser, Legend of Orin. That, I must admit, it sounds familiar, but I haven't seen that for sure. So you got me there. Maybe it did. Everything rips off something else, really. Like, it's base ideas that just get changed and altered a little bit. Sometimes not as much as they could be, but Everything borrows from something else, unfortunately.
And this is why using a universe like Star Trek or Star Wars is nice, because you can't have the Luke, Leia, Han relationship in any other thing. That is unique, or So therefore, if you have stories about those characters, they will only be relevant to that. Or if you put Kirk, McCoy, and Spock, that story will only ever be in that universe. Whereas if you do something new, it's
Well, yeah. Jeff wants me to try. Alexa, I'm in space. Please open the pod bay doors.
Sorry, I don't know that.
See, she's about as, I don't know, bright as a 10-cent light bulb. Fat Produce puts in $5. Love all the "that's what she said" lines in Star Wars. Look at the size of that thing. Negative. It didn't go in. Just impacted on the surface. It's a small thermal exhaust port located just below the main port. That's my favorite one. Whenever I see a girl in one of the R2-D2 swimsuits, that comes to mind. Even though it's talking about the Death Star, but that's okay. Just saying. Poor Sam, he looks traumatized. You okay?
Next super chat.
Oh, Fat Produce, $2. Admiral Adama's voice equals subwoofer filled with rocks. Yeah, pretty much. His face looks like he got pelted with rocks, too. It does. I'm sorry. Sebastian, €2. Watch The Hot Zone, 2019 HBO series.
What's the hot?
We did. Sylvia and I just watched that. We also watched the documentary Pandemic, which is a documentary series talking about... The Hot Zone's about the Ebola
Oh, no,
outbreak.
yeah. Actually, Marie watched that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's really good. It's really good. Highly recommended. Same with Pandemic, the documentary series talking about influenza. This was made before Corona, the COVID-19. It's really interesting. So, anyway. Fat Produce puts in $2. P-Team theme song equals A-Team theme on Picard's flute. I could get behind that. I like that. Eugene, 250 rubles. You can't watch TOS anymore. Half the time you recognize the plot from somewhere else. Yeah, it's true. Oh, they ripped this off Voyager. What? These cheap bastards.
And it's like, let's look at which one came out first. 40 years earlier.
Well,
Interesting.
That's the funny thing. We started doing our TNG reviews.
Mm-hmm.
The very next day, Bird of Prey 5, who's another YouTuber, he did his first DS9 review. And I'm like, you bastard. You bastard. You're ripping us off. I was talking to him probably like a few months ago on one of the lives, and he's like, he could swear that he did his first. So I'm like, nope, we did ours first. So we went back and checked, and yep, we beat him by a day. So I thought he ripped us off. He thought we ripped him off, like idea-wise, and it's like, no. So I don't know what brought that up. Sorry. Just ripping people off, plots, things,
You're a smart man, Stuart. You're a smart man.
Right? Lizzie Smith puts in £2.
Thank you.
The P team has a black and red Picard fertilizer. Yes, with a stripe down the side. Well, they've already got like a striped up ship, so.
Gosh, that is Oh, Turning says, Trekyards, you're all ripping off Lorry Load and SF Debris.
Wow.
It's true. Law, yeah, we ripped off Law. That is what we did. Yep. Yep.
We beat him down, and they held him down and stole his wallet too once.
And
we were gonna steal.
Then
his
his
identity.
kidney.
Well, we were gonna steal his identity, but then we watched his channel and said, "Fuck no, we don't want that." I'm just kidding. We love War Reloaded, but
good luck on the move.
Yeah.
Speaking, I'm gonna move for 1 second. Back another second. Speaking of,
he's got to move his bowels. That's the move he's talking about. Fleet Pass Swiftback puts in $2. Hawkins is a better XO than Riker. Fight me. Well, I'm glad I read that after he left, because otherwise he'd be kind of full of himself right now. He's probably less full of himself now, like I said, because he's going to the washroom. So, No, I meant Lore Runner. Reloaded is just a hobo. That's great. Lore Runner got into the Trek reviews before everyone. Never heard of him. Alexa, how many lights are there?
There are 4 lights.
Thank you. Alexa, fire photon torpedoes.
Aye, Captain.
Well, then fire them, you stupid. What?
Alexa, launch photon torpedoes.
Good job. Yeah, so getting more super chats. We're going to wait till Samuel gets back to read them. But Alexa, arm auto destruct sequence.
You have Star Trek auto destruct sequence enabled. Do you want to open it?
Yes.
Destruct sequence is activated.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So I read a super chat right after you left. What you need to hear. Fleet Paw Swiftback puts in $2 and says, Cockings is a better XO than Riker. Fight me. Or were you watching this while you were gone?
Yes.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Many explosions happened.
Alexa, black alert.
Black alert.
It's a thing.
Black alert.
Wow, really?
Yep.
Black alert.
That's shocking.
Black alert.
Huh.
Black alert.
Alexa,
Black.
stop.
Wow. That's surprising.
All right, Jeff Jacobs, $2. We love you. All you make us go. He's talking to you people, not us.
It's true.
He doesn't like
He
it.
does, we do, and they do.
Did you hear the 4 lights thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Leon Cranston puts in $2.
Thank you.
Data before lore. I just watched, was it Brothers? Is that the name of the episode where Lore and Data, yeah, they get called to Dr. Stone's lab, and no mention of a son, you know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, we watched that film as well. It clearly didn't have another son. It doesn't fit at all when you use it like that.
Nope. Anyway, that's it. We're caught up on Super Chats, so now you can go on your rant about Star Wars being better than Star Trek.
Oh, yeah, Jesus. That was a long time ago. Wow.
We've had a lot of great Super Chats. It's been fantastic. So
We have. It has.
So yeah.
So Star Wars has them lightsabers, yo.
Oh, mine are upstairs.
No, I had a good argument like an hour ago, and I don't.
You forget it?
Well,
You were like rushing me through the
I
Super
was. People have had such good comments. I don't know if I do anymore.
So what he's saying is never send Super Chats ever again because he loses his train of thought.
No, I'm saying to stop me talking, send super chats.
Please, for the love of God, send Super Chats and nudes. Well, some of you, not all of you.
So, who would like to play a Star Wars themed drawful? I want to see $20 in $5 amounts. $20 and we'll go and we'll play up
Lizzie
to
Smith.
you.
Lizzie Smith puts in $2. A Super Chat just to get Sam out of a tight spot. Thank you, Lizzie. You're awesome. Jackbox TV. Yeah. Alexa. Alexa. She's not even listening to me now. Alexa. Fire phasers. That's not the
The
command.
engines cannot take it.
What the fuck? No. What is the command for fire phasers? I'm not good as a captain here on my ship. Admiral, make her fire the phasers.
Good point. That's good.
Oh god.
Hold on, there's a specific command.
I think she's Googling though.
Which she is.
um,
We were doing it the other day. It was a whole bunch of Star Trek stuff on
Well, I
there
can
now.
imagine there's literally like a guy at the...
Alexa.
Oh.
Launch phaser attack.
Launch phaser attack. What the fuck is that? Phasers engaged. Direct hit, Captain. Okay.
But I can imagine there's just a programmer guy who just sits there and does that. Who just said, right,
Yeah,
we're going to do
yeah.
it for the next 3 days and just do that
Well,
only.
Yeah. Oh, what's the computer one? There's a computer one and there's the warp core hum. Let's do those.
Alexa, play bridge sounds.
No. That does that. That's all systems nominal. Proceeding at warp 5. Target star system on viewer. That's not the one I wanted though.
Alexa, open warp core.
She did something, but she didn't.
Stuart, your code is...
Oh, there it is. Oh. hold
Ready
on.
for your code?
Yep.
JHVX.
Okay. And the last one's just the TOS computer one, not the bridge sounds. Do you remember that one? Alexa, stop.
Alexa, run computer program.
This is it. Computer programmer initiated systems binary logic 100001101101110100011. Yeah. Alexa, stop. Oh, Leon Cranston, $2 because a
Hey.
field hockey game walked by. What? Is that a joke?
I think it's April Fool's us.
No. Jeff Jacobs, $2. I want to see the Admiral, please. No, she's busy.
But on Saturday, perhaps.
What's so funny? No, she's busy.
For our epic drunk Trekyards,
Yeah.
where we'll legitimately be drinking a lot. I expect to actually get drunk. And wow, people were literally on the ball with this game. We got Eugene, we got Lizzie Smith, we got Fleetpaw, we got James. This is a Star Wars themed. And Stuart, can you see my picture? What is it? What is it? What is it?
See, it's a piece of shit ship you like.
Fuck you.
The Prometheus, that's the one.
No, it's Horizon, you jackass.
Oh, well, that's even worse.
Boo!
Fleet Pass Swiftback, $5. The Packlids were the best supervillains in Star Trek ever. They even had technologies. They had the best technology, superior weapons, and the fastest ships in the Alpha Quadrant. They did. They just hit it very well.
But serious note for a second, right?
No, those are not fun.
Would you want to see a fan film with
Come, my thing hasn't come true yet.
Packlids? Like, versus Packlids. You know what I mean? How fun would that be?
That'd be great.
And guys, this is now your chance to join the game. We're doing Star Wars Drawful for the last like 20 minutes. We've got one more slot open, which means probably by the time we've said this will be gone. Yeah, put up your... Wow, Eugene can draw because bloody hell, that's an actual picture of something. Bye, Brian. Have a good one.
Bye, guys that are leaving and guys that aren't. Thank you for staying.
Mark Lawrence, Packlid, fan film would be hilarious. Or, all from the Packlid's point of view. That'd be good. And Helen is the final one So we have all the photos still drawing. There we go. That's very neat. So this is Drawful. Now you can join the audience. Please do join the audience. The same, you go on the code jackbox.tv, JHVX.
Before we play, we got 2 super chats.
Yes.
Hold on. James McGill, $5. Message to Commander Calkins from Starfleet HQ. We regret your promotion to captain has been denied. Why? There can be only one captain of Trekyards.
But then I have to kill him.
There can be only one, and that's what starts the Mirror Universe. Way to go! You guys just initiated the Mirror Universe protocol.
Destroyed the universe. Yeah. And Eugene says, I'm cheating by using a second browser window and not a smartphone. Yes, that is cheating. Didn't they could do that.
Leon Cranston, $2. I'm not one did. What? I'm not one did. I'm confused.
All right. Drawful 2, custom edition.
Drawful. It's going to be Drawful.
All Star Wars. Boo. With lots of, there's actually a lot of ships in here. I had about 40 different things. There we go.
40 different things.
Okay. Oh, okay. So this is and you guys can join at home using the same code. The audience do get to help decide things. That is legitimately a thing. Right. Okay. So. I've messed up already. That. Okay.
Yeah, this is not good. You can't erase either, can you?
No, that would be really, really great if you could.
Well,
because you really need to. No one's gonna get that. Tell me. Oh no, James McGill, hail, Commander Captain Cockings. Yes, hail. Long live the Captain Cockings. Yes, yes, yes. Yes,
no.
I really sucked at that one, so I expect no points. No points to me. But it's okay.
That's a great bat left, Fleet Paw. I'd buy that for $1.
Don't you have a bat left, Stuart? Somewhere?
I do.
Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah. Yeah, great you guys are joining in for this. And then I think Stuart's doing a live tomorrow to continue his Thursday themed ones. I think on Friday we're back because there is no new episode, but we can do predictions. Do a 2-hour dedicated predictions video. And then yeah, Saturday's drunk one, which will be fun. I'm excited. I have a lot of booze in the house now. I need to get some good orange juice though, but I have a bottle and a half of vodka, of good vodka, wow, decent vodka, like 7 ciders. So I will be smashed at a certain point. So support me in my endeavor.
Lizzie, you might have to hit refresh. Because I've been having to do that yesterday and today when we were playing.
Is that you then who's still drawing? Because
Yeah, I think it's Lizzie.
oh dear. Star Trek shit-face Saturdays. Yes, that sounds fair. Booze, says Leon.
Tuning 3434, but today is already my drunk one. Well, join us again for another one.
Okay, what's this? Okay. A phaser. It's not a phaser. Unless it is. That's lagging behind. I'll look at the OBS, even though it's a little bit ahead. Hopefully we have more internet on that day.
Probably less because it's Saturday. Plus it'll be peak time in the afternoon. So
Yep. What is this? Hypospray, a weird green alien. A title, huh? Blaster, Jawa blaster, E11 blaster, Jawa shock rifle. Damn. I'm gonna have some points for hypo spray. I'm gonna be honest. Hypo spray gets points from me. Not my vote, but some points. With 2 in the audience, so join the audience. It will make a difference. Yeah, you get some points. It's not Blaster. Jawa Blaster. No, that's mine. Just generic Blaster. 3 people voted. 2 people voted. All of the audience voted for that. Nope. A weird green alien. Halan for Fleet Paws. Okay. E11 Blaster. Me and Lizzie. And Captain Foley. Yeah.
I drew it. I was trying to draw this Stormtrooper Blaster. I don't know which is the 11 Blaster.
It's the Stormtrooper Blaster, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do a good job. That's why I said, can we erase? Because...
Oh, yeah, I did bad things. It's fine. What is this?
Oh, my God.
What is this? Guys, put in the comments what you think the hell this is. Yeah, there are quite a lot of ships in this, so hopefully we'll get a few ships. But ships also can be easy because, like, you know, they're easy. So some are anyway. Battle of Endor. A submarine. A space battle's interesting.
Who drew this? They should be fired.
Deborah, the final battle of Return of the Jedi. I don't think I did. Oh, sorry. What is this? Pacific 101. Battle with Star Destroyer. Death Star. Imperial Star Destroyer. A Star War. Duh. Rudolph riding the sleigh. Star Destroyer. Land Speeder. Right. Right. Okay. I'm going to point to these 3. Spock being a pirate. Okay. Land Speeder. I got 50 points. 500 points.
Imperial Star Destroyer.
Imperial Star Destroyer. Lizzie. Fleetport. Eugene. It's good. Or is it just Star Destroyer? Me, Captain Foley, Eugene, James. Actual truth, yeah. That's not how I would have drawn it, I'll be honest, Stuart. That's
Nope.
not at all, but
Nope.
Yep.
So who drew it?
Halan.
Fired. You're fired.
Now this is a good one. This is
Ooh, that's easy. Whoever drew that one should be hired because they're awesome.
that's great. Oh, is it Eugene? It might be Eugene. You've got perspective.
You can tell who draws them by the color of the drawings, eh?
Yeah, you should be able to. Yeah, so I apologise for mine in advance. I wish I didn't have that one. I remember selecting as a possible as well. Didn't go well. And guys, if you want to super chat anything, that'd be cool as well. You know, sort of slow down to none. So you know, do some. What is this? A TIE bomber, TIE bomber pilot, TIE fighter, TIE bathtub, TIE fighter, Cloud City car, TIE bomber, X-wing.
I hit the wrong thing. Fuck.
I'm gonna give some points for TIE bathtub because I'm intrigued by that.
That's what I thought I was doing, and then I hit TIE bathtub as the answer. Failure. I'm fired.
Yes. No. Maybe we'll see. TIE fighter, James Fleetport. Nah.
Definitely not a TIE fighter.
Fat Produce, what app is this? It is called Drawful 2. A TIE bomber. Audience thought it was a TIE bomber. All the audience. TIE bathtub.
Let's see. Oh. Shut up. Shut up. I kill you. I kill you.
TIE bomber though. Sam, Lizzie Smith, Fleetport, Tech Helen is Eugene's. But Campfire didn't get it for some reason. Very strange. Very, very strange.
I lost a lot of points there because I'm an idiot.
Yeah. No one's gonna get. He'll understand mine once they do it. Once they do it.
No, they won't. Don't even lie to yourself.
See, this is the problem when it's too good.
Fleet pass went backwards in $2. Toss a coin to your captain and commented commander. What? Okay. You're fired too. Everyone's fired. Just on a power trip right now.
Yeah, but still read out whatever you want in the chat, super chat if you want to. But we certainly got enough in the first hour to make it fine. But you know, but yes, Stuart, no idea what this is, no idea at all. You know what's funny? It's because that pointy head as well.
Eugene throws in 250 rubles and says a coin tossed.
Oh.
Ow, he hit me in the head. You're fired.
So what is this? Darth Lowground, Angry Sam, Darth Vader's older cousin Darth Vibrator, Darth Vader, Jean-Luc Picard, Darth Vader, Mama Likes, Anakin Skywalker.
Mama likes. I like that one.
Jean-Luc Picard. Oh god. I'm gonna Angry Sam as well. It's good though, well done. I wish I got something like this, or I wish I got a ship, because I could have done a better job with a ship.
Excuses.
What did you get again?
Look at Tower Radio, £2, Vader Trek.
Yeah.
What did you say? What? What do you mean what I get?
Yeah, what was yours again?
That I had to draw?
Yeah.
The blaster.
Oh yeah. Darth
Piece of shit
Vader.
blaster.
Oh, Anakin. Yes, Eugene. Anakin Skywalker.
That's actually right.
But everyone else said Darth Vader. Including the full audience. Well done. Good job. Good job.
You all get a biscuit.
Now that might change the points because they got a lot of points right there. You got a lot of wow. It's got 7,000 points there. It's a lot of points. It's a lot of points. What is this? Ooh, okay. Ah,
Very good.
Oh,
How do you group in the app? You have to go to jackbox.tv and then enter the code, the JHVX. It's on the top left there. That's how you join the audience in the game.
yes, pretty easy. Lizzie Smith, I keep saying X-Wing, I may be right once. So what is this? X-Wing, Y-Wing, a smooshed bug, incoming. This is pod racing. Pod racer. Naboo Starfighter. A pod racer. Gonna give a like to a smashed bug. It's pretty gross. Pretty gross.
Smooshy big.
Something from Voyagers? I think it means Voyager. Yeah, it could be something from Voyager. What is this?
We shouldn't have one theme. We should have like.
Oh yeah, Y-Wing. Sorry, Lizzie. It's not a Y-Wing. I mean, of course, viewer suggested one. A pod racer, Fleet Paw. That's mine. Yes, I finally get some points. Excellent, excellent. But pod racer gets Sam, Captain Eugene, Helen, and James. Well done, James. I had a thing for a second, but well done. Okay.
What the hell? Demented jackrabbit?
The Phoenix. H-Wing.
Don't start yawning. I'm gonna punch you through the TV screen. Through the computer screen.
Oh dear. No,
Because
Stuart, no.
It's contagious. So stop it.
I stopped. Zoinks! So Stuart, why is Star Wars better than Star Trek?
Because reasons.
Because of the many Skywalker's hair buns. It's generational, you see. Even Rey had some. What is this? Tribble. Kill it with fire. Jar Jar Binks. Yoda's older chubby brother. Baby Yoda. Pikachu. Yoda. Meme of the decade. All good ones. Well, kill it with fire. That's an intriguing one. Is it Jar Jar Binks though? There is no Zoinks, only Zool. Okay. Fair enough. Baby Yoda, says Eugene. Ah, it's mine. But looks like everyone else got Yoda.
Who drew that? You did?
Fleetpaw.
Oh, it's awful.
No, you haven't seen my yet. You haven't seen my one yet, so
That's true.
you'll see my one in a moment, and it will not be good. I just messed it up pretty quickly.
How am I in 7th place? What the hell?
Okay, this one does make sense. We know what it is.
What?
Like, I might actually have to Google mine as well just to see. Because I had a certain image in my brain. Okay, yeah, no, I missed a trick. Shit. I should have Googled it. It was easy if I'd Googled it. Oh, no, I tried.
Wow.
I tried.
Sweet Paws Fifth back puts in $2 and says, "Gee, thanks, Captain. No problem, anytime. I got you."
Come on, guys. Give me points. You know what it is when you read out. You know what it is. So what is this? Is it a Star Wars deflector dish thingy? Jedi Starfighter. Bad drawing. Fuck you. XOXO. Bowcaster. Paprika. Potassium benzite. Gungan boat. Really? You're all shitheads. All of you. All 7 of you. You're all bad. Bad people.
Well, if you didn't draw like a 3-year-old.
I just should have Googled it. I was thinking something else, and then I didn't. Didn't go well.
Apparently. I can see that.
Yeah.
No, it's pretty good. I mean, I want that framed on my wall. Will you sign it? Will you autograph it for me?
As long as I can draw my signature.
Well, in that case, never mind.
Come on, guys. You know what it is. Bad
Pretty
drawing. Audience vote bad drawing. You bastards. Bowcaster.
They're not wrong.
See? Everyone got Bowcaster. Come on. See? I thought it was a crossbow for a second. Like, I thought it had a crossbow front.
No,
It didn't. I was wrong.
it doesn't.
I know it doesn't now. I Googled it. I should have double checked.
It probably.
And because of that, I win. Because everyone got it. Because everyone got it. You didn't. I forgot about that. But Tech is 2nd. Eugene is 3rd. Hallie is 4th. Fleetpaw is 5th. James is 6th. Catafony is 7th. And Lizzie is less than first.
Well, Lizzie and me are the bottom two, so I think I speak for Lizzie and myself when I say F you all.
Well, hey, Horizon 1, we knew it was going to happen. And it's exactly 11:31, Stuart, so you're oh, is it actually going to let me do... it lets you save them.
I know it does. I
Stuart's
know.
the 11. Didn't know it could do that. That's pretty great.
Yep, see, Lizzie agrees with me. Nicely put, Captain, she says.
Well done, guys. We played Star Wars together I mean, I think, guys, that proved that Star Wars is better than Star Trek.
See, if we got to mix up, like, put Star Wars, Star Trek, Battlestar Galactica ships in there, so that way when people are drawing them, they don't know what show they're from.
Yep.
But I think it makes the answers a lot more interesting.
100%. 100%.
Love a Fleet Yards live special where we do that.
And so, guys, final super chat, and we can end out. Who wants to be the winner of the final super chat? Yes. Well done, guys. You guys are awesome. And thanks for the start for a short
and I got
one.
a great way to end us out once we get that last super chat, too.
Oh. And I am going to go back to my Norway class, which I am helping to build and design. That should be fun. And we'll see, I'm sure there are Trekyards on it at some point as well.
Leon Cranston, $2. Mr. Tricorder. Hello, I'm Mr. Tricorder. Actually, I have one.
Tricorders, dum 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 dum. You precious.
I gotta.
Tricorders, dum dum.
I can't really move it like he does. Actually, I'm gonna do that.
Tricorders, dum 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 dum.
Hello, I'm Mr. Tricorder.
The best invention of all of.
Well, Fleet Pass with back, $2. Kick butt stream. Happy to play.
Happy to have you.
69, $2, 137 likes. Awesome. Lizzie Smith,
Ooh.
£2. This probably won't be last.
You guys are fighting for final place.
Cue the fight music.
Devereaux says, "What do you consider the best Star Trek design in the best ship design in Star Trek, Stuart? Remembering that it's April Fools. What is the best ship design in Star Trek, Stuart? Remember it's April Fools."
In Star Trek, the Discovery Shuttle, because it's everywhere. It's clearly the answer. Curtis Simpkin, $2. Thank you very much, Curtis.
This is the best ship in all of Star Trek.
SWTX Chaser, $2. Boom. Fleet Pass Swiftback, $2. Jaeger class. I was gonna say that, but Eugene, 250 rubles. Maybe not the last, but the least not the what? Maybe not the last, but at least not the least. That's awesome.
Yes.
Eugene.
That never works, Stu, as we last. Everyone's in the mood to beat each other right now. I love it.
You're just saying, which is probably for the best. What?
No, I love that. That never works. That very, very, very works. I feel it'll be the last, and that really worked. That's great.
We just had a game. We just had a competitive game. So of course everybody's like, "Oh, I lost the game. I gotta."
I'm trying to think. The best starship in Star Trek.
Leon Cranston, $2. Packlids.
I thought Packard ship, but it's just a freighter. Oh. You want to know? This is. Hold on. Let me show you a ship that's actually in Voyager. It's not the worst. It's just a surprising ship when you see it without motion blur. This actually appeared in Voyager as an actual ship. Give me 2 seconds to find my archive render. No idea what I call it, so I've got to look through the images.
Lizzie Smith says the cube, such a sleek design.
That's good. I like that. That's funny.
Andrew Bodo, listening to earlier podcasts and then see this is live. Given all this is happening in the world, Trekyards really is the perfect thing to take your mind off things. Never undervalue what you guys do. Aw, thank you.
Incredibly appreciated. Thank you.
SWTX Chaser $2. Milk it, Commander, milk it. Oh, good God, I don't want to see that.
I'm trying to find it, but I can't. I don't remember what it's called. It just makes it difficult to try and.
You know, there's things you never want to look up in Google. One of them is Commander Cocking's milking it. Just saying. I don't even know if there's a search result for that.
Okay, so this
Don't
actually
look it up.
isn't as bad as I remember it looking. But this was actually a ship in Voyager. And considering this is a ship that had basically, it was a pure background ship, that already feels like it has more attention given to it than the ships into Picard.
That's what we need to do, because we don't get any views on these ships, and you don't want to do mission briefings on them because you just don't think they'll do well. We need to do a live where we look at a lot of the ships from Voyager and just kind of do a quick live, what we think of it, let people chime in. I think that's a fantastic idea for another live.
Yeah.
Ozzy Menderos, $5. Bet everybody knows what his comment is. Skeleton hands. Do it. Hey.
Skeleton hands.
That's not the good way. You
Do
need
it.
to-
Do it.
There it is. Lizzie Smith, £2. 3 cheers for Trekyards, people.
Woo!
Hip hip hurrah! Hip hip hurrah! Hip hip hurrah!
Alright. Squadron course.
Right.
Is that noise for Squadron? Yes. It'll look bloody fantastic, and it'll be so much more detailed than the last ship in Picard. Oh my God, are you kidding?
And Dark Lord says, yes, I would like that. I think going through some of the ships from Voyager that are just little unknown ships, I think would be fun. That'd be great. Let's do that. Let's do it. Let's do it.
And that ship that I just showed was in the episode of Voyager where the Doctor learns to sing, or goes to a planet and sings.
Oh, yes, the opera thing.
They show multiple ships and stations, and they're very quick kit bash ships, and it's one of those.
That's interesting because it's shaped like a cathedral, like a... what do they call it?
Opera house.
Yeah,
Sure.
amphitheater.
Yeah. And that was done for, and if you go back and watch the episode, it was right there. So there you go, you saw it.
All right.
See you guys tomorrow. Or we'll see Stuart tomorrow, I guess. Then we'll see me on Friday for our predictions, then Saturday
Yes.
for our booze.
You're going to see a lot of us in this little while. So.
And then,
But anyway.
Oh my God, no, wait.
Well, Curtis Simpkins joins the ranks of captain. Thank you very much, Curtis. You're now a fellow captain. That means we can have beer together and tell stories about the commanders under us and how much they're morons. I mean, how much they're hardworking individuals that make us look good.
You're allowed to say bullshit. So until next time, guys, I'm Cogs.
And I'm Captain Foley with the lockout code. Hold on. 1734673214776 Charlie 32789777643 Tango 732 Victor 73117887324767897643676 lock. Bye.